looking like a quadrillion dollars. We're at the local establishment, exactly. Woo! Bud you. And oh, that's a freaking raucous hat. Tie-dye hat. Tie-dye hat. Not enough colors, but pretty much matches her shirt. Tie-dye. What's the first flavor you tasted?
Coffee.
When you tasted that drink, and you freaking the hint. The first hint was coffee. The first hint, maybe I'm weird.
You are.
A little bit weird. For some reason, the first hint of a flavor that or distinction of a flavor that I tasted was bacon. Really weird. Really weird.
We really are fucking weird.
Really motherfucking weird. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Really fudging weird. Yeah, you can say the fuck word on YouTube.
Hey, just checking.
Yeah, for it isn't freaking anything, but I try not to because people take it the wrong way. I take the F word depending on who it is. If it's an F-U, if it's an F-U, then I believe it biblically, just like saying somebody's a fool. If you were saying somebody's a fuck when they're really not fornicating with somebody, they're not fornicating under consent of the king, somebody, then they really aren't fucking. So that's cursing somebody. That's saying something negative about somebody.
How to get all literal
and blah 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 blah. But if it's just like,
I think I put too much sugar in things.
Yeah, maybe.
Only because I'm drinking off the bottom and sucking up grains of sugar. It's kind of gross. But
anyways, if you're just
why do you act like you don't
emphasizing, I'm not saying that you don't matter. I'm just
whatever. It's our anniversary and you're being a jerk.
This is our anniversary. This is our anniversry day.
And we're drinking coffee at the Longhorn.
Drinking coffee. We're so bad. We're rebels. Yeah, we're drinking coffee, but my views on that is kind of like the views of calling somebody a fool. If it's true that they are a fool, they're foolish, they deny truth, that's put in front of them, they deny anything that's put in front of them that is obvious, then they're a fool. But if you're saying, like, you freaking dumb freaking poophead, you freaking fool, dummy, stupid, rejected buffoon, anything like that, freaking, when there's no base, you're just out of anger, then I believe it is a sin. But if you're just saying it out of, like, they are denying that 1 + 1 = 2, then they're a fool. And that's not a sin.
Babe.
What's up?
What do you have to say about our 1 year?
What I have to say about our 1 year? It's kind of cut off. I thought it was going to be long.
What?
See, that didn't taste like bacon. Jesus strength joke. If I had to put into words the 1 year anniversary, my words would be not as long as I expected, for sure. Let's see.
Are you trying to say you didn't think we'd last a year?
No. I'm trying to say that it doesn't seem like it's been a year. I get accustomed to the childhood interpretation of a year, and my childhood interpretation of a year is forever. And it just doesn't seem like it's been forever. It doesn't seem like it's been forever. So, the childhood interpretation of a year versus reality seems like not that long. It doesn't seem like it's like sailed by It was like 3 months ago we got married. Enough about that. But it definitely seems like it was maybe 8 months ago that we got married. It does not seem like a year. I think a year blows my mind, really.
Was it a wonderful, great year?
It was a scratch and claw struggle. Hope that
I love
we
you.
make it. I love ya.
Like you drive me crazy
Drive me
sometimes.
crazy. The freaking kids drive me crazy. The dog drives me crazy type of year.
To kind of get a background on our relationship here, hold on.
That was statistically true. Like freaking people say like the first year is the hardest. So I'm not too like blown away like, oh my gosh, my first year was the hardest. You would never believe it. Like people would believe it because statistically that's what people say is that the first year is the hardest.
But background on our relationship, there were already 2 kids involved before we even started dating.
Being a person, and it was weird for me because I was not a person that was, I thought I loved kids. I guess I do love kids, but I thought I loved kids because
More than you really do.
yeah, I thought I loved kids more than I do. That's the perfect way to put it. Because I have a niece and nephew, and those two are polar opposites. I get the sweet and the sour, the sweet and the bitterly, catastrophically sour. The lemon heads, if you stuck 15 of them in your mouth,
Hold them.
the 15 sour heads, or warheads, whatever they're called, in a row in your mouth, sour, plus the 1 sugar cube, sweet.
Who?
She has her moment.
Who? Who are you talking about right now?
Riley.
Oh, wow. Yeah, one.
My niece has her moment that she is not a sweetie. So, make sure to tell me when this gets around 10 minutes so I don't go over my time. But
You only have 10 minutes?
yeah. I thought because I grew up mainly, I had her around me most of my not my high school years, but most of my to the potty room. Yeah, so don't mind me. Vloggers, don't mind me. But I had my niece around me most of my. See if I can find a spot here. Wow. These are very, very, and I'd probably get in trouble for it, but very attractive potty room girl sitting here. She's very attractive. But she's got something on her lip here. Anyways. She's very sweet and innocent, but she has her moments, my niece, that is. Potty room girls, who knows? She looks like heaven. But my niece, she does not act like my nephew, I guess, who is if I was Buddhist, I'd be able to say reincarnation of me. As if I was dead and I was Buddhist, I'd be able to say the reincarnation of me. Wow. He is in certain situations, just like any other human, a devil. And but I love that freaking kid, not because he's my nephew, but because he is a good kid. He does try to be a good kid, but he is a troublesome
Stop
kid.
it and do
But
another one, we can vlog.
You can vlog it. Vlog it.
We were at 9 minutes and 55 seconds.
But he's a cool kid. So I'm going to let you guys go so I don't go over my time. Hopefully it doesn't go over the megabytes. And we'll start another part 2, if you will.